Алло.
Алло, ты меня слышишь?
Я слышу.
Это Юлия Skripal.
Ой, Юлька, ты, господи, я слышу по голосу, что это ты, я понять не могу. Это тебе дали телефон, да?
Да.
Ой, слава богу, господи. Юляш, у тебя все нормально у тебя?
Нормально, все хорошо.
Смотри, если я завтра получу визу, я к тебе в понедельник прилечу. Ну, вот.
Визу никто не даст, Вик.
Ну и, в общем, это я тоже так думаю. Все, ладно. Вот, нет, да, тут это. Если дадут, то это. Мне надо, чтобы ты сказала, что могу я тебя видеть или нет, сказала слово «да». Вот.
Ну, я думаю, нет. Тут сейчас ситуация
вот
такая.
Все, я знаю.
Потом разберемся.
Я все знаю.
Потом, лучше,
все,
да. Беремся, давай потом уже. Все хорошо, короче, там уже будет видно. Там подальше.
У тебя это твой телефон?
Ну, это временный, знаешь, такой. То есть,
понятно, все. Все, хорошо.
То есть все нормально, а там будет видно по ходу, решим. Просто тут ситуация, сама знаешь, какая. Все хорошо, короче.
Все, ладно.
Все хорошо, все решаемо, все поправляются, все живые. Вот.
Ясно. У папы все нормально?
Все нормально, сейчас отдыхает, спит. У всех здоровье нормально, никого непоправимых вещей нету. Все, я скоро выписываю, все окей.
Ну все, давай, целую, все, давай, зайчик, все.
Давай, все, пока.
Ага.
The daughter of the former Russian double agent, Yulia Skripal, has given her first official statement after the poison attack on her and her father last month in the southern English city of Salisbury. Yulia is making a quick recovery now, it seems, but has described the episode as disorientating. Let's get more now from London. Our correspondent Anastasia Shurkin is there. Hi, Nastia. What else has been said in Yulia's statement to British police?
Well, Colin, this was certainly a highly anticipated statement, given that it's now been a whole month of this saga unraveling since Sergei Skripal and his 33-year-old daughter Yulia were taken to hospital following this incident in Salisbury where they were said to have been poisoned. And now in this first official release of any information from either one of them, indeed, Yulia Skripal has released a statement where she has said that she has now been in good health for a week. She's thanked the people who came to the aid of her and her father when they were, as she said, quote, incapacitated. And she did indeed say that she's found the whole experience so far disorientating, so she's asked for privacy. And this is certainly something that neither Yulia or Sergei have, well, despite the fact that they were in a coma, given much of throughout this whole month, of course, with allegations of all sorts flying around about what exactly happened to them. Now, it has to be said, of course, that they were found on a bench in Salisbury on March 4th, and since then have both remained in a coma up until now that Yulia is finally speaking out about what has happened to them. Now, of course, both Yulia and Yulia is a Russian citizen, and we were just now at a press conference given by the Russian ambassador to the UK where he talked about how she's basically, of course, free to go back to Russia whenever she chooses, but it's highly likely that all eyes are going to be on Yulia now that she's recovered to see exactly what more she will have to say. Now, also keeping in mind that the niece of Sergei Skripal and the cousin of Yulia, Victoria, is expected to be traveling to Britain within some time. We do know right now she's expecting a British visa, and then will be making her way to the UK to see her relatives. And with all of this ongoing, the Russian ambassador spoke today about how Russia has tried, according to him, every single method in the book to come into cooperation with British officials on this whole saga. He's talked about how it's important to see facts, how Russia would like to partake in an investigation together with Britain and the rest of the international community, including the Organization for the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons, where, of course, Russia put a draft suggestion for those involved in this organization to work together and calling for transparency. However, as we know, that did not go through. At this press conference, I asked the Russian ambassador where this whole situation goes from here, given the gravity of the accusations, as well as the lack of cooperation between Russia and Britain in this whole scenario.
Ambassador, you've spoken extensively about the lack of cooperation that Russia sees in this situation, and you today have described where we are now as the lowest in terms of ties between Russia and the UK. Do you think there is a positive long-term outcome to all of this? How do these two countries eventually move forward out of this deadlock if this continues? The lack of cooperation, accusing Russia, and Russia feeling like it's not being included in this.
Well, I think the only positive way is to cooperate, and as soon as we'll get the full cooperation from the British side, and we establish the truth together, by the way, because this is the British soul and Russian citizens. We need this, let's say, investigation. And from my point of view, this will be the best results and the best outcome.
Of course, this whole time, this whole month, Russia has been asking to be involved in exactly what is going on. It's been asking to see samples. It's been asking to partake in the investigation. It's been asking to see some kind of evidence or facts or a sample of the nerve agent that was said to have been used in this whole incident. However, that still remains to materialize. And we do know that in terms of where this goes from here, for now, the latest that we're expecting to come next is some kind of fact-finding from the investigators, who the police have said any results could be not announced possibly before a couple of months or weeks or even months, as they said, and of course the investigation of the OPCW. So all of those should be shedding more light, but clearly there's a major deadlock right now, not just diplomatically, but in terms of how Russia and the UK see this situation in terms of moving forward.
Indeed. OK, for now, in West London, outside the Russian embassy in Kensington, Anastasia Churkina, thanks very much for that.